Hey, what's up, Galaxy Gang? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're playing against Crystron K9. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. My opponent's going first. He opened up with K9 17 Azuna, case for K9, K9 Lupus, K9 04 Noroi, and Crystron Tristaros. My opponent has 453 rating. I have 574 rating. So yeah, I open up with Photon Emperor, Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon, Photon Delta Wing, Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, and Galaxy 100. So not the greatest hand, honestly. It's unfortunate I drew like 3 of my 4 level 8s in the deck. It's not really good to push through. So yeah, my opponent goes main phase 1, activates a case for K9. That's cool. Adds the K9 Jokel to hand. It's fine. Normal summons the Noroi. Use the effect to special summon a Jokel from the deck. Alright, uses Noroi's effect to send the case for K9, and I scoop. I didn't want him to see my hand. Like, honestly, I just saw I saw the writing on the wall. I wasn't gonna win that game. I was also like partly thinking like maybe I shouldn't have scooped. Like, you know, maybe the most he would have brought out was like 2 interruptions. I think. Actually not, because he would have had Ripper. Probably would have just added the spell card that, you know, makes it like what's it called, Liberation or something like that, or Force Release, something like that. That could summon the Werewolf. Then he would also had another level rank 5 on field. But I also saw that he had, I didn't know that he was on Crystron too. So yeah, he probably would have just also bridged into like the Crystron stuff as well. So yeah, it was a scoop. I wasn't winning that game. Like, I was playing with like two cards in hand. But yeah. Alright, so we're going on to game 2. I open Photon Delta Wing, Galaxy Expedition, Galaxy 100, Triple Tactics Talents, and Photon Delta Wing. My opponent opens with Chaotic Elements, Crystron Smiger, Crystron Sulfaneer, Infinite Impermanence, and K917 Azuna. So they have 2 forms of interaction right here. I have yeah, Delta Wing, Galaxy 100, Talents, and Expedition. So I should be able to do something with this hand. So yeah, so we go main phase 1. I normal summon the Photon Delta Wing, use the effect. Opponent lets that go through, so I special summon another one from the deck. Alright, overlay both monsters, go into a Galaxy Photon Dragon, use the effect to detach. Opponent lets that go through. I add Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal to hand. Use Primal's effect to special summon itself to the field. Use the effect. Opponent immediately uses Infinite Impermanence on that. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Alright, so now I'm thinking I use Galaxy Expedition, so now I can special summon a Galaxy Soldier from my deck. Alright, so I go Chainlink 1 Soldier, Chainlink 2 Galaxy Photon Dragon, making it level 8. So now I can add a Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon to hand. Alright, I'm thinking, my opponent did not nib at this point, so I was like asking him on res, like, does he want to do something? Because like I was going to go Galaxy Eyes Afterglow Dragon. But I know I also use a hand effect, so I know my opponent's going to probably use a K9 17 Azuna. I'm like, that's fine, who cares? It uses Azuna's effect, so now he can send the K9 Lupus to grave. Alright, uses Lupus effect to special summon itself to the field. Alright, uses Lupus effect to overlay both monsters to go into a K9 66X Jax. Alright, uses Jax effects to pop my Primal. Alright, now I use Triple Tactics Talents, so now I can look at his hand. I see that he has no more hand traps, so I think I just put back the Smiger. That's fine. Okay, so I put back the Smiger. I use Galaxy 100. Alright, Galaxy 100, so now I can send Photon Emperor to grave. Use the effect to special summon itself to the field. Alright, yeah, that Jax pop on Primal kind of hurt, but it's fine. Alright, so I normal summon Photon Delta Wing as my extra normal summon. Link off Delta and Soldier to go into Soul Flare. Use Soul Flare's effect, so now I can add back the Primal. Okay, so now I use Afterglow's effect to special summon itself to the field. Alright, overlay both to go into a Shadow Dragon. Use Shadow Dragon's effect, so now I can add the Eternal Galaxy to hand. Use Shadow Dragon's effect to detach too, so now I can go into a Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon. I was thinking maybe I should have this X-ray. Since your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or graveyard. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this monster, but it's fine. Yeah. So I attached the Titanic to my monster as well. All right. So I use Afterglow's effect, so now I can special summon a Galaxy Photon Dragon to the field. use Hundred's effect to banish a card from his extra deck. So I banished the one-off Ripper in his extra deck. Use Cypher's effect to take the Jax. Overlay it to a Galaxy Eye Cypher X Dragon. Use the effect to detach 2, so now my monsters can't be targeted. I then set the Eternal Galaxy and I pass turn. My opponent draws into a Sulflador. So standby phase, I use Eternal Galaxy on my Photon Dragon, so now I can go into a Photon Lord. I was thinking maybe I should have went into Tachyon Primal, then special summon the Primal, add Trap. Because now this card is kind of useless in my hand. Like, I wasn't thinking there. So I use Photon Lord's effect, so now I can add a Photon Jumper to hand. But I guess, yeah, I still have like two interruptions, but I think the far better option would have just been going to Primal and have Tachyon Transmigration. But then it's only one interruption. So I guess that was the correct play, but I mean, my monsters can't be targeted this turn, so I don't even know how he's gonna be like. I don't know how he would even be able to like get out of this, honestly. Okay, so he uses Chaotic Elements, and he added the Jokul to hand. He's going to use Jokul's effect to reveal the level 5s in hand. So I'm just going to detach Photon Lord to negate and destroy that. Okay. He's a Souffleneer's effect, so you can discard the Soufflador, special summon it to the field, destroy it. So now Souffleneer's effect activates. Okay, so now you can special summon the Smiger to the field. Okay. You know what I probably should have done? I probably should have just let Jokul go through, use Sulfur's effect, detach to pop, and then... Did he reveal Soufflador? Yeah, and then when he uses this effect, I can just negate and destroy that. Yeah, so I probably should have just let Jokul go through. Yeah, in hindsight, yeah. Now, I probably should have just let Jokul go through. He special summons them both. I would have used Sulfur's effect to detach to pop the Jokul. And then when he tries to use Soufflador's effect... Yeah, and when you try to use... Oh, did he reveal? I'm trying to think. Did he reveal Soufflador or Souffleneer? Okay, so he used... So sent Jokul. What did he reveal? So he revealed Jokul and he revealed Soufflador. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would have just went outright if I would have just let that Jokul go through. Special summon them both. Yeah, Lord. Yeah, Soul Flare, pop the Jokul, and then Lord can just negate whatever he does with that extra monster. Yeah, I made it more difficult on myself. But yeah, so he special summons the Smiger to the field, links off the Smiger, goes into a Clockwork Knight, uses Smiger's effect to banish. Now he can add Inclusion. Uses Inclusion's effect, so now he can add the Crystron Cluster. Alright, so now he uses the Soufflador's effect to pop the Inclusion. Now you can special summon the Soufflador, uses Soufflador's effect, so now you can send the Tristaros to grave. Alright, uses Inclusion's effect. I was thinking here, I was like, yeah, let me just immediately pop the Soufflador. So I'm just going to use Sulfur's effect to send both, pop his Soufflador. Okay, and use Jumper's effect. And he just scoops. So yeah. I was able to get through that, even though it was like a slight misplay on my end. It really didn't matter at the end because I still had Cypher X live. But yeah. Okay, so now we go on to game 3. Alright, so my opponent opens with Chaotic Elements, Ghost Spell, K917 Azuna, K9 X Force Release, and Droll and Lockbird. I open up with Galaxy 100, Droll and Lockbird, 7 Tachyon, Photon Jumper, Galaxy Summoner. Okay, so my opponent goes main phase 1, uses Chaotic Elements, so now you can add the Jokul to hand. Alright, I immediately go Droll and Lockbird on that. Okay, so now my opponent now uses K917 Azuna, special summon it to the field, sending the Lupus to grave. He then sets the K9 X Force Release and passes turn. So now I draw. So I draw into a Photon Delta Wing. So this hand is not bad at all. Like my opponent only has like what, 17. He only has Lupus in grave. He has a Jokul in hand. So I know he has like 1 interruption. And that's about it. That's all. That's as far as I know. And the set card, I'm thinking it might be like Infinite Impermanence or something like that. So I feel like I'm, selling pretty right now. I still have 7 Tachyon, unfortunately. Like I do have to play into like Droll a bit here, but yeah. So we're gonna go draw phase, standby phase, main phase 1. I'm thinking I then use 7 Tachyon. I think it could have done something differently. Let's see. Could I have done something different? Like, what did I add with 7 tack though? I'm trying to think here. Oh yeah, I revealed Galaxy S Tachyon Primal. Yeah, that was kind of like the only thing I could realistically add with it. So I added Infinity Dragon, and I put back the Photon Jumper because I want to be able to use Galaxy 100. Okay, so yeah, so then my opponent uses Drone Lockbird. I'm like, alright, that's fine. I don't really care too much about that. Like, I have Galaxy 100 in hand already. I have Infinity Dragon, Delta Wing, Summoner, so I can do a couple of pushes, you know. Like, Galaxy 100 can get to Photon Emperor, so that's fine. So I use Infinity Dragon's effect, special summon it to the field, special summon the Afterglow. Yeah, this was the correct play to go first with. Okay, my opponent's thinking. Uses the Lupus. Okay, that's fine. Special summons Lupus to field. Thinking, could I have done something else? Because like I played into the Lupus and I didn't know what his set was. Like maybe I could have went Delta Wing special. Yeah, I think I could have played that a lot better instead of using 7 Tachyon to add this. But the reason why I did that is because like I had no idea like what his sets were. I didn't want to like lose to Ash, and then my 7 Tachyon would be a lot worse because there's not much extenders that I can add to my deck or hand. Like after using this, because like I'll be locked into lights, and 7 Tachyon can't. 7 Tachyon could add this, but I can't summon it. So that's why I went 7 Tachyon first. And obviously, if I knew what his hand was, you know, I would have went, you know, Delta Wing, special summon, overlay both monsters, do some stuff. But yeah, it's unfortunate how that went. Trying to think, is there any way to play around the Lupus? Was there any way to play around the Azuna? Was there any way I could do that? Yeah, I would have had to activate a hand effect or a monster effect in grave to play around it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, so he uses Lupus effect, overlay both monsters going to the Jax. He's gonna use Jax, pop my monster. So he's gonna pop my Infinity Dragon. I'm like, cool, that's fine. I wish he kind of would have popped the Afterglow, cause then, yeah, I wish he would have popped the Afterglow. It would have been so much better. Yeah, I wish he would have done that. Like, if he would have popped the Afterglow, I could have just went Summoner, normal summon, used the effect, special summon Afterglow from grave, and then he would have, you know, chained his Ghost Spell to stop that. But then I used Galaxy 100, sending Emperor to grave, used the effect. He lets that go through, which is very interesting. I wished. This is very interesting. He lets that go through, so I special summon the Emperor. Okay, so my opponent's thinking. He said res. Okay, so he uses the K9X force release. Because I was going to go into Shadow Dragon after. No, I wasn't that damn sure about to go to Shadow Dragon. But yo, K9 force release hurt so much because, like, it hurt a lot, bro. So now, yeah, so he gets to pop my Afterglow. So now I have to deal with this. I'm trying to think what I could have done other than that. Maybe. Okay, so now I go normal summon this Summoner, use the effect. So now I can, yeah, so I use its effect to add the Afterglow. He uses Ghost Spell on that. I'm like, oh, that's good. That's fine. So I use my second normal summon the Photon Delta Wing, special summon Delta. Okay. And I'm thinking, I was like, damn, like, because I use 7 Tachyon, I can't add back Afterglow Dragon to hand. So I was thinking here, okay, so now I go and overlay both the Delta and the Summoner. So I have to, like, in my head, like, I'm thinking, like, yo, I have to get rid of this card, like, because this card is going to be able to detach, he gets to add stuff, and he already has Jokel in hand, so I have to get rid of this card. So I just overlay both my monsters, go into a Galaxy Photon Dragon. Yeah, going to Galaxy Photon Dragon. Just thinking, maybe if I like ran like Starliege, maybe I could have done some other stuff, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe I could have, but hey, you know, what are you gonna do? The dude had a crazy hand. I was thinking, man, I was like, was there any way I could have went to a rank 8? But that ghost spell hurt so much, man. I would have won the game, bro. Would have won the game right then and there. But that ghost spell hurt a lot. I was thinking, like, maybe, okay, so I special summon these 2 monsters. That would hurt a lot, bro, that ghost spell. I don't know if I could have played this any better, honestly. Like, you know, if I knew what his cards were, obviously you could play better, but I don't know. I just didn't want to lose, like, Infinite Impermanence, Ash Blossoms, or stuff like that. But yeah, I go Galaxy Photon Dragon. I can't really use the effect because I got Drolled this turn, so I can't add anything. If I had Galaxy Wardrake in the deck, I am thinking about it though. Like putting in a Galaxy Wardrake. Oh, actually I couldn't. Yeah, I actually can go in a Galaxy Wardrake because I use Infinity Dragon. Yeah. Yeah, there's not much I could do there. Not much I can do. Yeah. So, yeah, you go Galaxy Photon Dragon. This makes my Photon Delta Wing 2,300 attack. Go Battle Phase, attack the K9 Ripper. Both are destroyed, so I attack directly with Galaxy Photon Dragon. Okay, so I go in phase. So I'm just like, you know, hoping against hope this guy does not draw a level 5 or like any starter or anything like that. So I'm like, good. Alright, so now my opponent draws into the Crystron Inclusion. Isn't this card limited, bro? This card is limited. Bro draws Inclusion. I'm like, yo, this dude is unreal, bro. Activates Inclusion as the Soufflador, so now he can just combo off. Uses Jokel's effect, and yup, that's game. That is game, bro. I was so close to the finish line. Had to get past Droll. Had to get past Droll, Bell, freaking, what else, man? Had to get past Droll, Bell, freaking all sorts of stuff, bro. It's tough, man. It's so tough, bro. Oh, man. Droll, Bell, Force Release, Ripper on field, Jax. Oh my god. We're so close, man. So close yet so far. But yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, let me know in the comments what I could have done better game 3. I don't know, like, honestly, you know, we're like, you know, there's no way I was gonna read that was a Force Release, bro. Or maybe I could have. Maybe I could have read it was Force Release. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, peace.